Hey there, it's Dr. Peter again, and I'd like to welcome you once again to our chiropractic family. You've had your first visit, you've had your second visit and first adjustment, you've watched a couple videos on chiropractic, and you might be saying, what the heck have I gotten myself into? So I just want to try and crystallize some things for you over the next couple of minutes. And the first thing I want to reinforce is the whole concept of subluxation. Remember from the introductory video, we talked about this inborn intelligence that's driven to heal us, and that really translates into our life or our human potential. We want to help you express as much of that as possible. So if this interference is flowing from the brain down the spinal cord, out the nerves to the tissues and cells of the body, they can express their optimum health potential, they can function optimally, they can adapt optimally. Living in this state also allows us to express our optimum human potential in all areas of our life. Creative potential, academic potential, athletic potential, you name it. We're just better human beings when we're living fully connected to our nervous system. When we have a subluxation in our body, that interferes with the flow of life from brain to body to tissue cells, and that can prevent dysfunction or disharmony or incoordination in the body. And if that situation exists long enough, it will drive symptoms, and it can cause disease or changes in the cells that we call sickness. So in chiropractic, our focus is to not affect the symptoms or to focus on the symptoms. Our focus is to assess you for interference and remove the interference over time, restoring the nerve flow so the body can bring itself back to health under its corrected nerve supply. So the process is getting the bone off the nerve, keeping the bone off the nerve pathway so they can heal up, and then the body restoring itself under its corrected nerve flow. It's a process that takes time and repetition. So it's very, very important to know and understand that each adjustment builds on the one before it. It's like building a house. You can build a straw house, you can build a stick house, or you can build a brick house. And we want you to build a brick house, big, strong foundation, so that when we go to put the roof on it, it can handle the load, and that when the winds of life come blowing by, that you can adapt to them. So it takes time, and if you've been living this way over time, and you start getting adjusted and you only come for a short while, it might fix the symptoms. But if we go through time, we can then correct and stabilize the problem, and then take you to a point where we're helping you express your optimum health potential. So in a nutshell, stick with your program. Remember, it's going to take months, maybe even longer than that, to really restore your nervous system and bring it back to optimum function, and your symptoms might not go away right away. Some people take a long time, and they need a lot of correction and restoration in their nervous system before they let go of their symptoms. Other people tend to get rid of their symptoms really quick, and that's dangerous because they think, well, I'm not hurting anymore, I don't have to come anymore, or my blood pressure's better, or my headaches are gone, I don't have to come anymore. We're not about the symptoms. We want to make sure we correct and stabilize the problem so you can live from your entire nervous system. So in conclusion, understand that there's 5 levels of chiropractic care, and we'll give you more information about this as we move through care. The first is for relief, and we know you want to feel better as quickly as possible. We'll do our best to help that, but it's a process that takes time, and everybody heals in their own way. Some people let go of symptoms sooner than others. Second is to make lasting changes in the spine and nervous system, which is often called corrective care. I prefer to call it restorative care. The third is maintenance care, where we're maintaining the restoration, but then if we see you longer over time, we're actually picking up problems before they develop, which we call preventative care. The highest level of care that happens once you've been under care for a time is what we call wellness care. It's letting you express your optimum health potential and human potential. And the research shows that people under regular chiropractic care don't get sick as often. They take less drugs than people who aren't under chiropractic care. They miss less work, and that in fact they have lower levels of stress inside their cells, and their cells don't age as fast as people who are under chiropractic care. So consider all this, and we hope you enjoy your process, and we hope to make it as pleasant as possible as we move through the clinic. I'll see you at your next adjustment.